Hi, I'm Joseph. I'm director of Hatchon. Oh, fuck.
Hi, this is Joseph. He's the director of Hatchan. He's with the cast of Hatchan at Sundance for IndieWire. There you go.
Okay.
I love you, man. You're gonna remember this the next time you write down a full monologue for an actor. Like, hey, go ahead, read this.
I describe it as a fun, emotional, cinematic roller coaster.
Bravo. Yeah, I agree.
Well said.
Strongly agree.
Alberto and Alejandro, what was your history with ballroom dancing before you did this film?
Zero, and yeah, that was amazing. I mean, it's beautiful when you get to this profession, get to crazy places, man. And the fact that I found myself in 2024 learning how to tango and cha-cha-cha and mambo and rumba in Japan.
Yeah.
That was something that
Learning
was,
from
it was not in
Japan.
my book, definitely. It was, but it's lovely to see that, we even talk about it a little bit in the movie, that this sort of decaying kind of form of art that is ballroom is very poetic. It's beautiful.
It's your experience, yes. And kudos to Joseph for trusting that. And we had two incredible dance teachers, Japanese. So imagine the class was, they were teaching us in English with Japanese and learning the steps, but also trying to grasp what was said. So at the end of the whole rehearsal process, my headache was, processing so many things at once. And yesterday I saw the film for the first time, and it's fantastic.
He had a headache, I had a sore feet. But
I think it's the universal language. It's our bodies. It's movement. It's the most powerful thing that I feel like transcends boundaries. We have this legendary Japanese salsa band, Orquesta de la Luz, in the film, who were a huge sensation in the 80s and 90s. They're all Japanese, and they do amazing salsa. They've been nominated for Grammys. It just shows you the power of music and dance.
and they sing in Spanish.
And they sing in Spanish, yeah. And ballroom is, you can go anywhere in the world and you'll find some dance studio somewhere of someone teaching, some version of ballroom. And I think that, I just think it's like a primal thing. We all need to move,
Now, you all do a lot of incredible things in this movie, but only one of you has to wear a giant bird suit. I'm curious, what was that like as an actor?
I mean, it was incredible. It's like I can have that character now in my list of things I could be. And when we were doing some tests of the costume, you were just showing it by pictures. And I didn't know what was it gonna be like or the end result, and then how I was gonna get inside and move it. And it was it was really well made. It was an incredible piece. And it was fun, and as the name says, it's a cute raven, kawaii karasu, and I miss it.
There's something beautiful about the bird as well. It has emotions of its own, Even though it never changes the face, it takes you on a journey by itself, You laugh at him when you first see him, and then you kind of, feel bad for him. Then you go through the same process as Haru does. You don't want him anymore. You're like, you have to go, dude. And as an audience, you go through that same process. Like, you have to go.
It's
I
another
need to see what
character.
happens with this woman's life.
Yeah.
The film is very much like an homage to my mom, who's a ballroom dancer. She's still competing at 81 years old now. And I have memories of watching Dirty Dancing with her, like when I was a little boy. She showed it to me. And so, in Japan, theater is such an important thing. There's so much history there. There's kabuki, and there's a rich history of like musicals and performances that they do. There's something called Takarazuka, which is this all-female musical troupe that does interpretations of like Western films, like they do 007, all kinds of different, and they make this spectacle of this musical. So for our film, we wanted to kind of embrace that, and we decided to take an iconic classic film and make a Japanese sort of interpretation of it.
And you end the film with a tribute to your mom. Chris, what does she think of the film?
She's she's over the moon. I think she's happy. I mean, I think it's a lot, you know. It's a lot to take in. She was at the Eccles for the premiere. She was dancing with them at the party afterwards. Yeah, I mean, you know, my mom's 81, and the film. I don't know how much more time I have with her, and I always said I wanted to make a dance film and a film like, you know, a tribute to her spirit, and shoot a film in the country where she was born. So
That being said, she still has more energy than the three of us together.
100%. 100%.
The film has so many incredible dream sequences in it. Did you have a favorite one to film?
I had a bunch of them. I mean, there was this one night that we were shooting the fight sequence that turns into, yeah, that one too.
That one,
But
that dream sequence
we all know
was-
which one. No, but that one, we shot that one towards sort of the end of the movie, and it was, personally, it was one of those moments in my career where it was like, wow, I'm really doing this. I'm doing a fight sequence that turns into a dance in front of Ueno station at the middle of the night in Tokyo, with, you know, people getting sick around because it was winter. It was one of those moments like, I love what I do. It's so crazy. I love what I do. And it turned out to be one of those really fun, incredible moments on the screen. And that's what it's about, you know. It's the logical part of it, what she's living, that's the journey that you take as an audience.
we all experience, you know, at some point losing someone really important in our lives, you know, and I know my mom has gone through some hardships in life, and she had to raise 3 boys on her own, and the constant that always kept her going was dancing. She would say it's what kept her alive, you know, and so really it was just thinking about her journey of everything she's gone through in life, and her continuing to dance and work through the hardships in life.
We had an amazing, you know, workshop before we started shooting, and we went through all of these crazy ideas, and we thought about many things. You know, who doesn't exist? You know, maybe he's still alive. Maybe it's Fidel that doesn't exist.
Hidden theories that we were trying to
Yeah.
get in Josef's brain, and he was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and there was also this part, you know, we were given a very unique opportunity to portray Latino characters. Like, you know, we're not seeing that much in modern cinema or shows or whatever. And the fact that Josef wanted to highlight one of our, you know, beautiful things in our culture, which is dancing. You know, it was an opportunity to just, you know, go from a clean slate as an actor when it comes to, let's build this up. And we both knew that there was no, let's say, fighting between the characters, because they're both really cool people. You know, they're both nice persons in their own way. And it's really nice to see, you know, 2 Latino characters that, you know, they're these really cool guys, you know. They are able to make a wonderful woman fall in love with them.
And love has no flags.
Yeah.
No geography, no passports. And you can see a Japanese woman, a Mexican man falling in love truthfully, and
Or a Uruguayan.
a Uruguayan. And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was you.
That was all him.
The whole thing was extremely challenging, but I was lucky to have just incredible collaborators, from my producers to all my department heads, a really, really special group of people. I had spent like a couple years shooting in Tokyo already on a TV show, and so I formed a really good bond with this very special crew of Japanese people there, who all came to work on our film because they wanted to work with us. So yeah, I mean, you know, like any time, especially, you know, during production and stuff, you always, I feel like, hit rock bottom, and you're just kind of lost and you don't even know what you're doing anymore. But that's why you have amazing collaborators and artists to help kind of pull you up and keep pushing through, because we got to keep trying to make cinema, you know, we got to keep trying to make films.